Well, hello there. Thank you for following along again with the next episode in this Garden Railway series. Hi, I'm Warren Brand and welcome to another Linleys video. In this update, there's kind of three things I'd like to cover. Well, whether I get done with all of them, we'll see. I've got a few hours this afternoon, so let's crack on. So out of the three, there's the first one is just do another tidy up and do a bit more line cleaning. There's always the need to do a bit of track cleaning, but hopefully the track on the northern section of the suburban line is pretty well good to go. Just another little bit of a surface clean. The track on the southern section is mostly clean, but I've got a bit more finishing off to do, and there's a couple of sections around the bottom corner there that really are still quite mucky. So that's the first thing, a bit more of a clean. The second thing is I'm going to make sure the power is distributed okay to the southern section. The northern section, if you saw the last video, was tickety-boo, and I was really pleased with that. So ran some trains on the northern section of the suburban. I'd like to run trains around the whole suburban loop this time. So track power for the second, the southern bit is the sort of second target. The third target is going to be a bit more tricky. Yesterday, I didn't video this, but yesterday I powered up the control box for Woodgate Crescent and found that most of it worked, but there were a couple of faults, and I'm not sure where the faults were. There was just no point filming that because I was going round in circles for 20 minutes, half an hour, so I got a little bit fed up. So after sorting out the power for the complete loop and hopefully running a train, I'm going to try and resolve some of the issues, or the issue, with the control box for Woodgate Crescent Station. It comes down to a couple of faults with the train position sensors, and I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Whether I manage that this afternoon, we'll see. I don't know whether you noticed in the background just then, I've done a bit more to the roof of this little area. It's still a bit of a mess and kind of a combo of softwood and shuttering, so it's hardly high tech. But the idea is that this area will be a little bit more waterproof for, well, the barbecue area here, which we used last weekend, which was rather nice, and a bit of train storage and general access area there. I bought some deck light, I don't know if they're called deck lights, bulkhead lighting, to go underneath and light up the area here, because it's a bit dark and gloomy even though it's quite a bright day. I'm going to finish my coffee and then crack on. Finished a bit of brushing and scrubbing on the northern bit of the track bed. Let's get the train on and see how far it goes as a test from sort of 2 weeks ago. That's on the track. I've already coupled up the simple little controller. I've just remembered though, I haven't fixed the points up at the back behind the shed, have I? They're still messed. So the train won't go beyond those points. Okay, so maybe I need to focus on that little fix next. Hopefully I don't have to swap the points out. I can just do some power bridging with some cables. Right, here we go, little train. It's off, here we go. Now, am I confident that it'll go around the back of the shed by itself? Or let's leave it. Disappears there. Whoosh. Here we go. There it is. And these sets of points coming up are messed. Yes. So they're no good, are they? So let's do a little pickup and put you down the other side of the power brake point. Oh, yes, you're off. and it'll stop at the brake. Yes. Yes, so without even a hesitation, the little train's gone all the way around apart from the points. So I'm going to take a look at the points and probably just put some jumper wires in to replace probably the broken jumper wires from underneath, which is fairly standard. I've done that on quite a few of the other points, so that's next. Well, hopefully that's fixed the problem. There's still a bit of rail missing, but really for the curved track here, I'm not bothered. For the branch line, I'll have to worry about the extra bit of track. There's a blade missing. Right, so there are three potential kind of electrical issues with these points. One, the blades aren't powered. There's this middle section, and then there's the sort of tail, I don't know what it's called, the tail coming off, potentially that's not powered either. Well, I know that's not powered because the train doesn't go any further. So what I've done is I've put three jumper wires, bridging wires, whatever you want to call them in, powered from the good continuous rail on the outer edge. So how confident am I that that's all fixed? I'm going to go back to the control station, send the train up the line, round the shed, and see if it comes back down to the Linleys station on the Suburban. If it does, these points are okay. If it disappears and stops, they're not okay. Let's do that. So back on the controller here, train's on the track, going to turn it to, here we go, third sort of power, off we go. See how far the train gets. Am I going to follow it? No, let's be confident. Oh, there it goes, round the back. And is it coming? Is it? Yeah, there we are. Brilliant. I am happy with that, all the way round. So that's the complete success of the northern section of the Suburban line. It'll stop just there. Yep. So there we are, continuous recording of the train round the back. I think what I'm going to do is actually watch you go over the points next. So off we go again. Coming round, sneak around the shed. Here it comes. Come on in, yeah. And over the points, excellent, not a hesitation. Good. Well, I'm pleased with that. Okay then, I've gone all the way round both the northern section and the southern section, again with the old trusted sort of sandpaper glass paper, and I think we're good to go. So I'm going to try a train all the way around the line. What's the chances? I've done some bridging wires for a couple of track brakes that are part of the system, but I'm going to bypass the control box, so I'll put a couple of jumper wires in. Let's have a look. Back on the little simple controller here, put that on sort of 3/4 and off we go. It's going to get dark around the back. Little tail light, not much of a little tail light. Well, how about that? All the way round with no hesitations at all. Well done, little train. I've run out of time really. It's time for going in and sorting things out really. I've been out here for a couple of hours, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run the train round and record a nice kind of view from the outside and leave you with that as I pack up this afternoon. Thank you again for watching this update on my garden railway. Appreciate any comments, any suggestions. What's your experience of G-scale gauge 1? Do you run larger garden railway or smaller 00 or something else? Let me know in the comments. Until the next time, thanks for watching and bye for now.